Thank you for visiting our channel. Please like, share and subscribe for more exciting food videos. Welcome back. In part 1, we explored couscous origins and varieties. Now, let's master how to cook it perfectly, make it fluffy, and add flavors that turn this simple staple into a delicious meal. Israeli, pearl, couscous, these are much larger and perfectly round. They're toasted during the manufacturing process, which gives them a nutty flavor and a chewy, pasta-like bite. This type is great for creamy dishes or as a substitute for rice in a pilaf. Lebanese, mobrabia, couscous, this is the largest of the three, roughly the size of a pea. It's often used in slow-cooked stews and hearty soups. It takes the longest to cook but provides a substantial, satisfying texture. Type: grain size, texture, best use. Moroccan tiny, fine, light and fluffy salads in quick sides. Israeli medium, round, chewy and toasted soups and risotto style. Lebanese large, pearl, soft and dense, hearty stews and braises. Most grocery stores carry the Moroccan style in a pre-steamed or instant format. This makes it an ideal choice for anyone who needs to get dinner on the table in under 10 minutes. How this tiny pasta is traditionally made by hand. Traditional preparation is a fascinating art form that requires patience and a gentle touch. To start, a cook sprinkles water onto semolina flour in a large, shallow bowl. Using light circular motions with their palms, they roll the flour until it forms small, damp pellets. This process is repeated until all the flour has transformed into tiny, uniform shapes. Next, the grains are sifted through different-sized sieves to ensure they're even. If they're too large, they won't cook correctly. In a traditional kitchen, these pellets are then transferred to a couscousier. This is a special two-tiered pot where the bottom holds the stew and the top holds the grains. The steam from the stew rises through small holes in the top pot, slowly cooking the pasta while flavoring it at the same time. Most of us today buy the boxed version, which is already steamed and dried at the factory. This means you only need to rehydrate it at home. However, understanding the handmade process gives you a deeper appreciation for the texture you're trying to achieve. You want individual grains that are moist and tender, not a sticky clump of dough. Making the perfect plate of couscous every time. Cooking this dish at home is incredibly simple, but there are a few tricks to get that sought-after fluffy texture. Since most people buy the Moroccan instant variety, the liquid-to-grain ratio is the most important factor. If you use too much water, it becomes mushy. If you use too little, the center stays crunchy. A standard rule is a 1-to-1 ratio, 1 cup of liquid for every 1 cup of dry pasta. To start, bring your liquid to a boil in a medium saucepan. Once it bubbles, remove the pan from the heat and stir in the dry grains. Cover the pot with a tight-fitting lid and let it sit for 5 minutes. During this time, the pasta absorbs the liquid and softens. After 5 minutes, remove the lid and use a fork to gently rake through the grains. This fluffing step is vital because it separates the particles and prevents them from sticking together. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe.